Alright, got a few Crowleys here. This is like a little turtleback one. Not a lot of pattern on it, but still a Crowley. So pretty cool. I like it. Got another little Crowley here, and I don't know. That ain't grit, but it don't come out. I guess the grit stains it or something. I don't know, but it's not coming out. A lot of holes don't have it, but some of them have it. So I don't know what it is, but how it is. But it's a little Crowley. Pretty cool looking. I like it. Here's another Crowley. I like it. And it's probably my favorite one of the ones I've done this time. This is a solid. This one was solid all the way, so it's easier to polish these when they don't have no cracks and crevices on them. But that one was pretty solid. Both of these came out pretty nice. I like them. This one here, I don't remember where I got it. It was either in with the Botswanas or the Bahias. And it's neither of them, I don't think, but it's just a cool looking rock, a broken piece of something. I don't think it's either one of those, but that's a cool looking rock. I like it. All right, this is a little piece of crazy lace I think I had cut off of the big hunk that Marlena had sent me. And I just threw it in there just to see what would happen. And it came out perfect, man. That is a little beauty right there. I guess you can make a pendant or something out of that, huh? That would be cool. And this was a piece of crazy lace. It was filled with tubes. I mean, nothing but tubes. And I just wanted to try it and see what would happen. It didn't polish. It took a good polish. It ain't great, but it still looks pretty cool, I think. The back is there's nothing to that. But I mean, the two sides look really cool, I think. And that piece, of course, looks pretty cool. This one here, I think it's crazy lace. I'm not sure. Say probably. And this was one of those pieces of crazy lace that had no pattern or nothing on it, so I just cut one side of it and found a little bit of pattern. And it had a big deep cavity where I wanted to try and save it. So I filled it up with sand. When it's too deep, you can't go too deep. But I filled it with sand, and then I just covered it with silicone. Might need to clean out a little more, but the cavity's still there. All the crystals are still there. I think this is a pretty cool rock for a piece of rock that I was almost going to throw in the garden. Some of the stuff you gotta polish it a little bit to see what is underneath there. And I'm not sure what this is, but it's pretty cool. This is one of them rocks I've wanted to cut for years. And I finally cut it, and I'm glad I did. It's some kind of moss agate. I know that, but I don't know where it's from. That's a beauty. I like it. This unknown rock, I don't know where I got it from, but it is cool looking. Could be just a river rock, I don't know. That's cool looking though. Couple of nice red jaspers, took a good shine. The little fossil death plate and the fossil coral came out pretty nice. These two here I thought were fossils. They had little weird things sticking out of them before I polished them, but then that's what it turned into. So I don't know if that's a fossil or not. That looks pretty cool, whatever it is, huh? I like it. This was a river rock I had found. It had kind of like a forest-looking scene on the side of it before I started polishing, and it kind of stayed with it. I don't know. It's got like something on there. That's cool looking. I don't know. That is really cool for a little river rock. This one I thought was pretty cool, just because half red and half black like that. And both sides really polished nice. This little agate was on stud or dud. Don't remember where I got it from, but it's light. Probably a little Brazilian somewhere. I got some in some collection or something. This is another one off a stud or dud. It was okay looking. Thought it might shine up. Look a little better shine up, but nothing great. Just an average looking rock, but still pretty cool. This is a piece of church from Kyla. She has something. It's got this little brecciated looking stuff in the top of it up there. I don't know what that is, but it really looks cool. Took a great shine. I like it. And this is another one of my favorites from Kyla. This was all black, almost all black whenever I first put it in a tumbler. But it opened it up to some browns and black, which I think is pretty cool. She sent me some great looking pieces. I got a couple of them in last month. One of them still my favorite piece of pet wood all the time, but this one there is pretty good. But it's solid black. It was solid black with a little red running through it. I don't know if there's something different in there or not, because it polished at different ways, but it's still pretty cool. I like it. And this one here, you can see a little more of the orangish red looking color in there. It's hard to tell on camera, but it's really cool. One of my favorite pieces of wood of all time, I think. I like it. Yeah, it has a funny look to it, but it polished nice. I like the shine on it. It's really nice. Thank you, Kyla. Another good piece. All right, my friends, guess what time it is? It looks like it's time for 11 pounds of polished rock for March. Right? That's what month we in? Yeah, okay. I get confused because I'm a little bit ahead of time sometimes. But we got a good batch this month, I think. We got some crazy lace and I think a Moroccan agate. Got a little piece of amethyst, which is a little bit bigger than a low piece, I guess. Some red jaspers, Brazilian, some church from the Bogachita. Got a rock from Jimmy Clyde, agate from Jimmy Clyde, some Crowleys, unknown piece of rock, some Botswanas, a lot of Bahias. I went crazy with the Bahias this month. I got some pieces from, that's from Michael, Shannon. We got some unknown pieces. That piece there is from Tim of Arizona Petrified Wood. That piece came out crazy. These are from Kyla. That's a black piece of wood I had. She had sent me. It came out nice. Piece of chert. Some mixed stuff. Jelly beans, little bitties. I think we got a fossil right there. And that's about it for the month, but we'll take a better look at a few of them. A nice little piece of amethyst. Came out pretty good. This was that Brazilian I got from AM Rock Tumbling. Thought it might come out a little better when I polished it. It's nice, but it's very light. Took a good shine, but just light pattern. It's still pretty cool. I like it. Got a few river churches here. Those came out nice. Real nice pattern on them. Took a great shine. It's normal with church. A nice little unknown conglomerate. Really cool. This was an agate that Jimmy Clyde had sent me from up around Crowley Ridge, Arkansas, which is where the Crowleys come from. I don't know if it's a Crowley, but it looks like one. Kind of different pattern on it, but it's nice. It's really cool. I like it. And we got a couple of Botswana. These come out nice. That is sweet. And this Botswana took a crazy shine. And it's got a pretty cool pattern on it too. That is nice. I like that. That's a beauty. All right, this is the last piece of the month. Someone sent me this a long time ago. I didn't do it because I knew it would get caught up in my tumble and drive me crazy. But I was gonna do it. I knew I would do it one day. But I'm glad I did, because man, this thing is gorgeous. So I don't remember who sent this to me. It's been a while, Man, that is cool looking piece of wood. And it got stuck quite a bit. But it's worth it. That is cool looking. Yep, I like it. If anybody remembers sending me, just let me know. Thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe. Alright, this is some of the stuff that Shannon, Michael W. had sent me to polish up for him. He had sent me a big piece. Well, he didn't send me this to polish and send it back, but I'm going to send him a piece back anyway. It's a big piece, and I cut it into 3 pieces, so I'm going to send him 1 piece back. But it's pretty cool looking. And this one was a big fat potato he had sent me. I cut it into 3 pieces, and I'm going to send him 1 piece back after. And I haven't done mine yet, but I'm going to send him this piece back. It came out nice. I don't know what it is. But man, that is a beautiful rock. I like it. There's a soft spot right there, but it went all the way through, so I don't know what to do with that. Nothing I can do about it. But that's cool looking. And this is the main one he had wanted sent back. This rock changed so much from being when he sent it to me. I think I got a picture of it before. I'm going to have to add that in. But this is the main one he wanted back. It's a mixture of all kinds of stuff. I don't really know what this is, but I guess that could be common opal on top, huh? I don't know. But yeah, this rock is pretty cool looking. So I'm gonna send him this one back. I think I'm gonna do the video first. I don't know if he said he still watches and he's gonna get back on, but he hasn't done anything yet, so I don't know. But I'm gonna send it. I might do the video first and then send it to him. But that's pretty cool. I like that rock too. It's cool. It's a little broken by here, but it came out pretty cool. Nice pattern on it. I like that. This is the kind of typical bandit ones. They come out pretty smooth. I like them. And this one I just kept trying to find something, but it didn't have anything on it. Me and Heather have been struggling with these for months now, but yeah. That one just didn't have nothing underneath it. It's kind of an odd one here. It's pattern all over it, but it's flat, kind of flat looking. I don't know how to explain it, but it's pretty cool. I like it. I don't know what's going on with this one, but it's pretty cool. Just the crystal face on it, but I like that look. This is an odd pattern, but I like the look of it. Kind of cool. All right, now we got some pairs off the stud and dud show. Kind of not really fair to put these on the stud and dud, but usually they are studs. That one had a pretty good looking face, and I cut it open, and it looks pretty good on the inside. Even got a little crack, but nobody cares about that, right? And this was one way. It had a lot of pattern on the outside, but I wanted to see what the inside looked like anyway, because it looked like it went all the way through. So I wanted to see what that looked like. I think y'all remember that one. Looked pretty cool. That is nice. And this one here, we had a little breakage on. The outside was cool but plain, so I figured I'd give it a shot. Remember, that came out pretty nice. And one of them did break, but it broke early on, so it polished up pretty nice. This was one of my sneaky ones. It had absolutely no pattern on the outside, nothing. Except for that one little spot right there. But that was covered up in orange at the time. It was all orange and white. When we cut it open, it got pretty good. Yeah, I think I like that one. That is nice. And this is a piece of Arizona pepwood that Tim had gave me. There's no way you could polish it down anymore to try and get it smooth or anything, because it's not thick enough. It would disappear, crack to pieces, I'm sure. But it came out nice. 2 different sides. So one of them just plain, kind of plain looking. The other side, bam! I like it. That is cool. Yeah, I got a few more pieces in the tumbler for next month, but this stuff is really cool. And he collected it legally, so. Wow, that is nice. I like it. All right, we're going to do a few Botswanas. This one here had the typical eye pattern on the back of it. And the typical front pattern, too. That one is nice. I like it. This one here was solid white. This whole thing was solid white when I got it, so I figured I'd polish it up and see what happens. And kept a little bit of the white, which I like that contrast to it, but yeah, it opened up this side here. That's pretty cool. Still kept a little bit of the white on it. I like that. That is nice. So then it has a nice little pocket on it. Came out real nice. And here was another one. It was solid white on the outside, so you don't know what's going to happen. That opened up pretty cool right there. I like that. And then that came out too. Yeah. You got to polish them. You never know what's underneath there. And sometimes you polish them too long. You never know. I thought I might get something on this one here, but it ate all the color away, and just one big crystal ball, basically. But hey, you got to try it sometime. You never know. This one here, I really wanted to cut it open, but it really wasn't enough to it. But the ends are crazy. Both ends are like that. So I know there's something on the inside, but if you cut it, they really ain't enough. It's going to crack apart, and just got to leave it like that and take it like that, I think. This one was pretty much solid orange. I just tumbled this one for a couple of weeks, and it started to open up some pattern on it. I didn't want to go too far with it, but that side's pretty nice. That is cool. That's a nice looking one. This is another one I may have gone too far with it, but like I said, sometimes you got to try it. I got almost all the color off of it, but it's got a little pattern to it. Not too bad. This was just a little broken one. It had pattern on it, but it was just a little one broken. But I figured I'd polish it up, and it came out nice. That's a beauty for a little bitty broken rock. Broke perfectly. This one here was solid white also. And again, I probably went a little long with it, but this one had a lot more of a pattern, a bigger agate face in there than that. But I wanted a little bit too long on it. Took a lot of it off, but happens. Still pretty cool. This one was another one, had nothing on it, but I tumbled it for a couple of weeks, and it came out pretty good, I think. I like the way it looks. Almost went too far, but I think I got it about where it should be. This one was pretty plain looking, but I just kept tumbling it and it kept getting more and more pattern. And I think that one looks pretty good now. That's a beauty.